Alright, so we back on YouTube Live. We got a special guest in the building. Goes by SmoovBeatz. He's a music producer, promoter. What's going on, Smooth?
You gonna dig this.
Man, nothing much.
How's your 2019 been so far?
Oh, it's been great. It's been great. My resolutions are still in the works and in the process. So every day is a new day.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I hear you. So Smooth, let the viewers know where you from, how long you been making beats, and you know what really got you into music.
Okay. I'm from Houston. I've been in Houston for about 8 years. I grew up near Ypsilanti, Ann Arbor, Michigan, for the first 9 years of my life. Moved around a little bit. Now I'm in Houston. And really, my whole music career has been in Houston. I mean, I used to play around making beats when I was young. That was just like one of the softwares on my computer that I just loved to play with. But about 2 years ago, I got in contact with some good people. And, we just been making music ever since. And I've been trying to build myself as a producer and the different vibes I can create.
Okay.
So career has been. That's just how it's gonna keep going.
Okay, that's what's up. So Smooth. So you said you worked with artists out there. Where you from?
Yeah, I work with a couple of local artists. The one I'm closest with right now, working in the studio with, is named Roscoe Black.
Word, shout out to Roscoe Black. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. So Smooth, what you use to cook up?
FL.
FL Studio.
That's the main. Yeah, that's my main software. I do a little bit of engineering on Pro Tools, but I'm nothing good with it.
Okay, yeah, FL's the GOAT, bro. That's the best store right there.
Yeah.
So Smooth, so do you you sell beats online? Do you have like a BeatStars account, an Airbit account?
The only beat platform that I use right now is beatbrokerz.
Oh, beatbrokerz.
Because of the because of the paperwork, and that's my main concern. But really lately, I've just been making beats for artists, just kind of making exclusive tracks. Not really putting out too much of my stuff online.
Okay. So basically, you mean like not uploading like all your beats online?
Yeah, I mean, I like to keep it exclusive. I mean, a lot of these artists, they want to get a beat and nobody else has been on, nobody's heard. So
right.
I let them know you can hop in my car and we can go for a ride and really check some of my stuff out.
Got you. So what do you feel about like producers who like upload, all their beats on YouTube, on BeatStars? Do you think that's devaluing like them as a producer, or what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I love to see people just pushing out material like art. It's all art, even if you're trying to make money off of it or not. It's always something. It's just an awesome thing to just put in people's face. So, I mean, yeah, it could have its ups and downs, definitely. I'm big on like tagging my stuff so that people not trying to use it as much. But I like to be. I mean, everybody works a different way. So,
right.
So if they're trying to get out there and really make something happen, and gain that following from just what they put out online, hey, that's all the better for them,
Got you, bro. So Smooth, do you collab with like other producers, or do you like usually just work alone?
Man, I've only collabed with about 2 producers. I'm 95% in the studio by myself.
Oh, okay. So you like to cook up on the dolo. That's what's up.
And Roscoe Black, he we've been developing together as far as just kind of music goes. So he's been working with me as far as my sound as well.
Dope.
So I always appreciate that.
Right, so y'all working like on a project together? Y'all got something coming out?
Yeah, I've been putting stuff in his latest projects. We got a couple singles that we haven't put out yet. They just real fire tracks. So I don't have any names on anything, but I will let y'all know. Y'all can just stay updated with me on Instagram.
Definitely. So Smooth. So what VSTs you fucking with now? Like 2019. What's your top dogs? If you could say.
Man, I can't even be biased, but I really support some people in Houston. I really like the whole old school Houston, Zero, Slim Thug, all the SUC, Mo. I mean, of course, you know, we gotta fuck with the legends, but we've even been bringing out some of these people like Big Pokey, even some of the new school people, Beat King doing his thing in the clubs. So, man, I really fuck with a lot of people's music. You know, everybody got something different to put out there. So
yeah. Now I got you. I asked you though, like what VSTs like in FL Studio.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, nah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. Yeah, what VSTs your top dogs?
That's a good question too. I've been using the plugins. Yeah, just the regulars. I fuck with a lot of people's different sounds, and I like to take a whole bunch of kits, you know, especially from some of these top producers, and just kind of make my own sound out of them. So kind of on like a new thing, new wave. I don't really purchase too much of the new software.
Got you. So what's in SmoovBeatz library of drums, man? You got a crazy collection, do you just use like 2 or 3 kits? What's your drums looking like?
Oh, it'd be from all the top producers, Metro, 808 Mafia. I like Superstar O, a lot of his new stuff. I got some of I just got some of the Dre sounds, so I want to mix those in too. But that's what I'm trying to play with different people's sounds and see how they kind of collab with mine.
Dope. So you like mix it up? Okay.
Yeah, as much as I can.
Where? So Smooth, do you sample a lot, or you a non-sample type of producer? What do you feel about producers who only sample opposed to producers who don't sample at all?
I am definitely a non-sample producer. Everything I do is from scratch. Sampling to me, you know, that's a wave. That's a new wave. I do kind of recreate sounds that I hear, especially like the old sounds. I mean, everything is a recreation of something, but nowadays, but I don't know. I don't have anything to say bad about it, but that's just not me. I like cooking up my own sounds and just coming from inspiration from other places.
Okay. So do you play like keys, or do you just like play by ear?
Yeah, that's my main instrument is the keyboard.
That's what's up.
I mean, we can do any instrument, but that's what I get down on playing.
Okay. So what's your schedule like? You know, like, do you cook up every day? Like, how many beats do you make a day? Do you have a schedule, or does it vary?
Yeah, man. I've been trying to get in the studio as much as possible. I mean, that's my free time goal. You know, I like to play basketball and do a couple of, you know, different things just to ease my mind, but cooking it up is just where it's at. So lately I've been cooking up at least 3 beats a week, but you know, that's just when I can do it.
Right. Oh, okay, so like 3 joints a week. Where so
yeah, it's gonna get to at least 10 by the end of this year. I believe that.
Most def. So what do you do when you like when you can't work on beats, like you get creative blocks? You just play ball, you do something else, and then you get back to it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I sometimes listen to some YouTube beats, give me some inspiration, just go back into it, just kind of start a new project. Sometimes, you know, I've thrown away a lot of pieces just off the, you know, I'm not really dealing with it like I started, but when I get some, I definitely just go into it. So.
Gotcha. So are you big on like watching tutorials online, like on FL, like how to do certain stuff?
Yeah, that's where all my knowledge came from, is just from playing with the software and watching YouTube.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Right. I'm the same way, bro. Learned a lot.
Yeah.
I learned a lot.
Right. Hey, that's a whole college right there.
Most def, bro. So Smooth, I seen you got this well, I know you're a promoter, so talk about this like PromoMob and how did that come about, and what really got you into, you know, like promoting events and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Shout out to PromoMob, the whole mob, the entire mob, and shout out to Uno Management and Kush Lords. Shout out to Houston's Next. We all trying to work these clubs and make something happen. You know, we setting up concerts for local artists to actually have a platform and come out and do the thing that they love. So we all just trying to support it and keep it going. As far as how I started it, actually one of my partners at the studio, we had he used to work with the Skyline Hookah Lounge out on the northwest side of Houston. And, you know, since we had a little team going, he was like, why not we try it again? So we jumped back into it, did a couple concerts, just threw some parties. And, you know, ever since then, just kept it going.
Okay.
You know, some people, and not everybody's in it from the jump, but you know, we just keeping it rolling.
Word. So you got a whole team you working with then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. I mean, it's continuously building and shaping itself. So, you know, I'm really excited about what we got going on this year. Y'all gotta come check us out. You know, follow PromoMob on Instagram and check out our next events. We got a lot coming up in March.
Nice, bro. Nice.
I'll go ahead and let you know after everything's over. I'm gonna shout it out, send out the ticket link and everything for our next show. It's on March 7th.
Yo, most def. If I ever come out there, I'll definitely, you know, hit up one of the spots, man. Definitely. So Smooth, how important is branding when it comes to social media, would you say?
Branding on social media is really everything. It's people want to know, you know, you can brand yourself, you can brand a product, you can brand your business, you know, and they want to know about that brand because people buy for the brand. It's where money is spent. It's spent on brands and, you know, necessities as well. But when it comes to the things that especially small businesses that are trying to start and make a move over what's already going on around them, you know, branding is everything. You got to build the brand from the ground up.
Right. Most deaf, most deaf. So Smooth, what do you think about like these producers putting out albums? Like I don't know if you heard Metro's album he put out, Mike Will's album he put out. What do you think about producers putting out, you know, like albums or instrumental tapes?
Man, I like it. I like it. That's some of my next moves. Put out some different kinds of instrumentals. You know, I don't want to keep it to any one category. I want to make some sleeping instrumentals. You know, some kids instrumentals. All of that. You gotta reach out. But I love that. You know, music is life and to most of these people. And you know, whether it has words or not, it still just speaks a lot.
Right. So Smooth, who do you think is the or who you think is on top right now, like producer wise? Or who's like one of your favorite producers that you're always in tune with whenever they drop something?
Oh, I actually can't say I have one that I'm in tune with. I got a lot of independent producers that I follow on YouTube, and I vibe off of their stuff. You know, I'm not really following too much of the big ones, but
got you, bro, got you. So what would you?
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead. What were you saying?
I mean, you know, that's something that I should be kind of rocking with and leaning towards and looking at is everybody's music. But you know, I like to keep it with the people that, you know, they're trying to build too. So you know, it's always cool to support them. I don't have time to support everybody.
Well, yeah, you just on your own grind, doing your own thing, not really like paying attention as much to, you know what I'm saying, what's really out there like that. Now I get what you're saying, bro.
Yeah. Real talk.
So Smooth, what would you say is the best way for like a producer coming up to, you know, find a dope artist to build with and, you know, just, you know, work on stuff? Like, what would you say is the best way to do that as an up and coming producer?
I wouldn't say there's any one best way to do it, because I had a conversation with somebody not too long ago, and they told me about the different types of producers there are. And you know, there's beat makers that you know usually work alone. They find inspirations, they make their own stuff, and there's also producers that work along with artists, and they develop together. They develop their sound together. And you know, producers developing each other is also always helpful, you know, when it comes to just expanding. But I mean, you can be on YouTube by yourself and develop yourself just as well. You know, you never know how anybody's gonna work and how they choose to operate when it comes to music.
Right. Got you. So what would you say should be like some things that producers should not do, you know, starting off?
Starting off, I'd say one of the biggest things is you don't want to put out bad content. I mean, everything, especially when you're trying to brand yourself, if you got bad content and somebody looks at your brand and they see the bad content, they're more opposed to even looking at the future content, if it's good or bad. So I'd say that that'd be a no. And, you know, I made my mistakes there. I wouldn't say, you know, music is so open. There's not too much of don't do this, don't do that. just find out what you're gonna do, how you gonna do it, and do it. It could be good, it could be bad. You kind of gotta live and learn. But I wouldn't have too much advice for a new producer.
Right. So you basically just saying like develop your own sound and just keep pushing it.
Yeah.
And keep grinding. Word, I got you, bro. So yo, Smooth, any last words you want to say before we get out of here, bro?
Yes, sir. And shout out again to PromoMob, everybody in the mob. And we gonna get Skyline Hookah Lounge popping in Houston, Texas on March 7th.
That's what's
so
up.
Y'all in Houston, and y'all gotta come out. We're gonna put the ticket link in the comments, and it's gonna be the South by Southwest kickoff party, one of the biggest ones in Houston. So y'all gotta check this out.
That's big. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Salute to that, man. Salute to the whole PromoMob too. So, bro, like I said, thanks again for doing the show. I appreciate it. I'ma definitely stay in tune with you. I'ma definitely check out your music, and we gonna stay in touch, bro. Thanks a lot.
Bet, I appreciate you, bro. Chris, you take it easy.
You too, fam.
All right.
Alright, so there you go. We just had SmoovBeatz on the line. He's from Houston. Check him out. Check out his beats. He's doing events. Make sure y'all check that out. You already know. We out of here. One.